So I'd just like to thank you so very much for joining the Life Changers Circle. Your contribution will make a huge difference to children over the coming years. So thank you for joining. And perhaps you could just tell me what interested or intrigued you about Caudwell Children.
Yeah, it's an honor, honestly, to be with anyone in a circle of just such like-minded people who really want to push for change. And as someone who has two neurological illnesses myself, I think that neurology is really, it needs a huge push. And from the visit to the center, I could just see that that was really the place that offered holistic treatment. And although my history has been mostly with transitional housing for homeless women and their families, or working with children who are out of sex trafficking, although I've never entered into a philanthropic endeavor like this, I love the holistic approach, because I really think that in my entire career history, anytime a family is looked at as a whole and supported as a whole and given hope is the only time that really the entire family thrives. And people are so often left behind, siblings. And so I really was so enthusiastic about the support it not only gave the families emotionally, but the actual practical and the gaps that it fills, because essentially I think charity and philanthropy fills gaps.
To give the most comprehensive service we could, which is what you've observed, so that we take the whole thing to try and make the family as healthy as possible.
Yeah, I think that's so important, because people get, they get lost along the way, and it's a really isolating experience to go through any sort of health or mental or any sort of issue. And especially as a new mother, I know how isolating it is and scary to just be a new mother. And so this seems the right time for me to enter into this world. And my neurological disorders, I think, have a lot to do with emotional and mental issues I've had in my life. And I just really think that for me, everything really turned around with diagnostics, and I just think early intervention and diagnostics are the most crucial thing, across the board. And I just see that after moving to this country, I've been here 2 years, and obviously I come from a private healthcare system, which has huge issues, but also I've observed both systems. I've now lived in both, and I just think, my job has always been to bridge a gap. And this is a gap that is being bridged beautifully. So I'm so grateful and honored.
Well, wonderful. And I'm so pleased that you're helping us bridge that gap. Thank you so much.